Good evening. Thousands of Tennesseans had their HIV status information compromised by Metro Public Health.
Those patients affected are furious, but legally their options may be limited. News Channel 5's Chris Conti with what could be next, new at 6.
This breach of HIV data has created all kinds of problems, not the least of which is a concern among the gay community that people won't get tested now. But what can be done to prevent it from happening again?
In 2012, I was diagnosed.
Josh Robbins is okay with you knowing that he is HIV positive.
I didn't want to have to keep it a secret.
What he is not okay with, though, is Metro Public Health officials not securely protecting his most private information.
Very aggravated. I'm very hurt. I think that it was very negligent.
Last week, News Channel 5 learned that for 9 months, a file containing the HIV status information of thousands of Tennesseans sat on a publicly accessible server. Officials claim it was never accessed. Nevertheless, Josh is furious.
And I'm ready for someone at the health department to give a damn.
What was your first reaction when you saw this story?
I was shocked and horrified.
So now what? Attorney Thomas Ritter is an expert in cybersecurity law. He believes Metro Health officials should have at least contacted those on the HIV database whose information was compromised.
Was it reasonable for them to expect some level of privacy?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about, I would argue, some of the most sensitive information that anyone can possess.
For those impacted, he does not believe legally they could sue Metro under HIPAA, but could take legal action for negligence or even emotional distress.
The ramifications of this being publicly accessible are huge.
In what way?
I mean, shame, humiliation, embarrassment.
As for Metro, Thomas says they should now do biannual reviews of their data security. Still, though, that won't change what happened.
Mistakes were made that made that information publicly accessible and violated their trust and confidence.
Chris Conti, News Channel 5.
It's also possible that those patients impacted by the data breach could file a complaint with Health and Human Services. So far, no legal action has been taken against the department.